10 most expensive fruits in the world. Number 1. Buddha-shaped pears. These pears can be found in China. A farmer named Xinghang Hao from the Hebei province is the one responsible for this fruit. According to Chinese myth, if you eat a magical Buddha-shaped fruit, you could become immortal. To make the fruit, he would grow the pears in molds that looked exactly like Buddha down to the last detail. It's very unlikely that the people who eat his fruit will become immortal, but they are still willing to pay $8 for each pear, just in case. Number 2. Sakai-ichi apples. In English, the name of this apple translates to World's Number 1. These apples are huge. They're about 15 inches around, and they weigh up to 2 pounds. In 2014, these apples celebrated their 40th birthday. They still remain the most expensive apple in the world. If you wanted to buy just one apple, you would need to pay $21. Considering you can buy a 5-pound bag of apples for just under $5, $21 is a pretty steep price to pay for just one. In Tokyo, Japan, you can visit luxury fruit parlors, and these apples happen to be on the menu. Number 3. Decoupon citrus. If you love mandarin oranges, you're really going to love the Decoupon version. These oranges are much larger than mandarin oranges, and they are the size of a softball. These are considered to be the sweetest oranges in the world. Farmers started growing this fruit in 1972, and only the most perfect oranges make the cut and get shipped to stores. If you wanted to buy these oranges, you can expect to pay $80 for a pack of 6. Number 4. Sembakaya Queen Strawberries. These are the most beautiful strawberries in existence, and the appearance is what you're paying for. They are red all the way through. The leaf on the top is perfectly shaped, and it's very dark green. You can actually see the pure white seeds coming through the skin. If you wanted to buy these strawberries, eating them could make you feel guilty because they are so beautiful. Any strawberry that is not absolutely perfect gets tossed out. If you want to try these strawberries, you would need to pay around $85 for a pack of 12. Number 5. Square watermelons. The square watermelon is yet another expensive fruit that is grown in Japan. In 2014, this amazing fruit finally began shipping outside of Japan. They're grown in a box which gives them the square shape. The average weight of a square watermelon is 13 pounds. Most people who are willing to pay the outrageous price of $800 per watermelon don't even eat them. Instead, they display the watermelons in their homes for decoration. And I'm guessing for bragging purposes. Number 6. Pineapples from the Lost Gardens of Helligan. This is one of the 10 most expensive fruits in the world for a good reason. It costs thousands of dollars. The most well-known botanical spot in the United Kingdom is the Lost Gardens of Helligan. Pineapple pits are not very common in the UK, and this garden is the only place to find them on the entire continent. To keep the pits safe, 2 mud structures are placed in rotting manure. This helps the pineapples stay ripe and grow quickly. If you want to buy one of these pineapples, you can expect to pay an average of $1,600 for one pineapple. The most expensive pineapple ever to be grown in this pit was sold for over $15,000. Number 7. Tayo no Tamago mangoes. The name of this mango translates into eggs in the sun. This fruit doesn't taste like eggs, they're just shaped like them. This is yet another fruit that grows in Japan, and they look slightly like the dole mangoes that you buy in North America. The company who grows this fruit won't sell one that weighs more than 350 grams, and they don't have a high sugar content. The first harvest each year is auctioned off. The highest price paid for a pair of these mangoes is $3,000. If you wanted to buy a dole mango in your neighborhood supermarket, you can expect to pay about $1.50 a pound. That is a huge price difference. Number 8. Ruby Roman grapes. Most people walk through the supermarket and eat grapes while they shop until they get to the checkout and pay. This is not something that you can do with the Ruby Roman grapes. They are grown in the Ishikawa Prefecture in Japan, and they are known as table grapes. This is because each one is the size of a ping-pong ball. They started being produced in 2008, and since then, buyers have been willing to pay $910 for a bunch. Today, a bunch would cost you $4,000. If you wanted to buy regular grapes, they would cost just $3 per pound. Number 9. The Densuki watermelon. This watermelon is much larger than the typical watermelon, with an average size of around 24 pounds. Rather than having a green rind, this one has a black one. These watermelons are very rare. They're grown on the island of Hokkaido, Japan, and only 10,000 are grown each year. Since rich people love rare objects, they're willing to pay big bucks for this fruit. The average cost of this type of watermelon is $6,100. Number 10. Banana art. Unlike the rest of the fruit on our list, this banana was not grown this way. It was actually created by an artist who uses bananas to create his art. His banana art sells for thousands of dollars at art auctions, which is odd because, well, they're not going to last forever. Like all types of fruit, bananas eventually do go bad. Well, this fruit is just for the rich, because who else is going to be willing to pay so much for a piece of art that can only be displayed for a couple of weeks? Subscribe for more.